Ava Baroni Combs, yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out.
The things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping.
He allegedly tried to pull Terrence into a personal, intimate situation. And that's a whole new level of scandal.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there, just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh.
Anyone imagined?
Those things. But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the Puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire.
The hashtag #OurManCard, the same phrase he brought up during his podcast confession.
And if you're going to speak against me, then use the same courage that it took for me to say those truths. Man to man, eye to eye, integrity and in truth. I've spent a lifetime earning the right to speak with the conviction about these truths that I speak. So if you want to tear that down, have the decency to come and say it directly to my face. And say it like a man. The conclusions. But we're going to do this respectfully, otherwise we'll end in a duel. And I mean a duel, real life duel, where only one person walks away.
Well, it looks like Terrence is finally starting to let the truth.
I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava.
What's your other last name?
Ava.
Ava Baroni Combs, yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents that you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
That's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody. You want to get it said. I adopted, like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids. I got permission from your mother. Say all of that because it's crazy out here.
I met Jesse and Twyla when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then basically sisters, all 4 of us. So.
6 months.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Baroni Combs. Let's go.
Honestly, but behind the scenes, it was all fake. While Gene didn't flat out accuse Diddy of harming Ava, he heavily implied that something darker may have happened, suggesting that people within the industry already know the truth about who Diddy really is. Let's just say the tea was boiling.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and trying to engage. Yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
Sadly, Gene might be right about one thing. The industry has a long, ugly history.
Context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird that they got little kids or little girls or something like that.
In the meantime, I want to hear from you. What do you think is going on? Drop your thoughts below, then stick around and check out this next video.